Wow, would you look at that? Man, this thing is dirty. Well, it's not clean. It's not really dirt either. There's some hard water scale, rusty stuff. I built this shower about 1.5 years ago. It's in my son's bathroom. I don't think it's been cleaned since I built it. At least he hasn't cleaned it. I know I haven't cleaned it. And it has some horrible rust stains and hard water deposits all around the bottom of it. So I picked up some cleaners today at Walmart, and I decided to get a variety of different types to see what would work best to remove all this nasty hard water scale. Now bear in mind, we live on a septic system and I can't use anything with bleach. Alright, so here are the 4 cleaners that I purchased to try to get that shower cleaned up with. On the left hand side we've got the scrubbing bubbles from SC Johnson. Then we've got the Walmart Great Value Lemon Scent foaming bathroom cleaner. Then we've got some Kaboom Foam-tastic with OxyClean. And finally Lysol's Power Foam bathroom cleaner. Alright, so again, purchased today by me with my money, with nobody asking me to do this, from left to right. The scrubbing bubbles from SC Johnson were $3.13. The Great Value brand bathroom cleaner was $2.47. The Kaboom cleaner was the most expensive at $3.78. And finally the Lysol brand was $2.97. Alright, so the scrubbing bubbles, it doesn't indicate a time period. It says spray 6 to 8 inches from the surface to be cleaned, allow the foam to penetrate. For heavily soiled areas, reapplication may be needed. Remove by wiping away foam with a cloth or a sponge. On chrome, rinse with water. The Great Value brand spray says shake can well. Spray 6 to 8 inches from the surface. Allow it to penetrate for 10 minutes. No scrubbing is necessary. Simply wipe off the surface with a clean cloth, sponge, or mop. The Kaboom spray says spray 6 to 8 inches from the surface to be cleaned. Allow it to stay on there until the blue foam turns white, which I guess maybe that's why you pay extra for this one. And heavily soiled areas may require a second usage. Alright, and finally the Lysol brand says spray 6 to 8 inches from the surface. Cover the entire area with foam. To disinfect, allow it to sit for 10 minutes. To sanitize, leave for 30 seconds. They all have pretty similar instructions. I'm going to mark off some areas for each different product in the bathroom and then we'll begin. Alright, so I've got a corner of the tub here marked off for each product. I'm going to clean a portion of the wall and a portion of the floor with each product. Look at that. That is some Croc footage. Croc with socks. Crocs with black socks. Folks, some people would pay for that. Alright, so I've got each corner marked off and its respective product is sitting next to it. So I'm going to do a small area of each corner all at the same time. I understand you don't want to mix these products and build weird fumes and things like that, but these are far enough apart it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so I had a technical difficulty with the video when I first did this. I sprayed 2 tiles and a portion of the floor with the scrubbing bubbles. Over here, the Great Value foaming disinfectant. Over in this corner, the Kaboom, which was bright blue when I first sprayed it like that, and then it faded quickly to white. And finally over here, the Lysol. Alright, so after a 10-minute application with a wet brush here, that's some grody looking stuff. Alright, so I've got loosened up all the stuff that was left behind from the scrubbing bubbles. I don't think they were going to clean it themselves without a little agitation from the brush. Alright now, so clean water, clean brush. We'll clean these 2 tiles that were done with the Great Value brand cleaner. Get that piece of tape out of the way there. All right. All right, once again, clean water, clean brush. Let's give them a light scrub down because we know it needs it. I don't think it's going to come clean without it. That was the Kaboom. Okay, and finally, again with a clean brush and some clean water, the Lysol product. Brush it down, see what it looks like underneath here. Wow, that was grody. We live in a very sandy area, and a lot of this comes in from our well. But, man, that was gross. So after I finished using the brush to work loose anything that was softened up from the cleaners, I sprayed the entire shower out and let most of the water dry. So going over the areas that have been cleaned, this is the one that I did with the scrubbing bubbles. It did a halfway decent job. It probably needs a second application. Moving on over to the Great Value brand cleaner. It did a reasonable job also. Again, could probably use a second application, but compared to the tile next to it, it's not quite as yellow, and it really cleaned up some of that sandy, rusty stuff off the bottom. The Kaboom cleaner, if I had to pick one that did the least amount of good, I would say it was probably that one. And moving on over to the Lysol brand cleaner, it actually appears to have done the best job. They're all pretty close. I'll have to spend a little more time scrubbing on this and see what actually works best in the end. But if I had to pick one to clean the whole shower with, which is what I'm fixing to do, I'd probably pick that one right there. Well, I tell you what, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. The Lysol and a little elbow grease took most of the hard water stains out of the bottom of the shower. There's a little bit left. I ran out of product. If I'd have had more, I probably could have given it a complete second coat. I will probably just use one of the other products that I bought and try to finish it off, but so far I think it's looking pretty good. So just to wrap it up again, I didn't see a clear winner with any of these products, although the Lysol product did seem to work pretty well. I would imagine with regular use, any of them would be sufficient for most of the hard water stains that you see out in my area. I'm in East Texas, north of Houston. We have a lot of clay, we have a lot of sand, and it gets into the well water. So, yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to leave these extra cans in here with my kid, and hopefully he'll get the hint. Maybe he'll like that blue foam that turns white, and it'll be worth the extra $1 for the package. If I was to run right out and buy some more of this today, I'd get another can of the Lysol. I saved you the awkward shower scene. The only person I could really think of that might have wanted to see that would have been JD. Regardless, I'm gonna let y'all go for today. Hopefully this will help somebody. It was just more or less for fun. Take care. God bless.